Okay, so just a quick video here going through using Desmos with Trig. So we'll start with the basic sine curve, and sort of the keys to getting this to look a little bit more like what we want will be under this graph settings. Right now I'm in projector mode already. Projector mode, I think we've discussed before, just kind of allows us to see the graph in a slightly thicker line so that it shows up a bit better. You can see already actually as I go around the graph, when I zoom in on these kind of key points, I'm getting my x values displayed in radians, 3 pi over 2, pi over 2, and so on. We would like our x-axis to show those though, instead of just the number 2. You know, the number 2, the number 4 here, they don't really have a lot of meaning on the graph, but of course 3 pi over 2 is a key point. Pi is a key point. And so under graph settings, we can change our x-axes. Might want to zoom this in a little bit or sort of focus it on sort of a specific range. So I'm going to choose -2 pi. I don't know how well you saw that, but I basically type in the word pi, just pi, and it switches to pi in the the symbol to allow us to kind of get a specific range or specific domain on the screen. And then if I choose pi as my step, you'll see that that's what starts showing up as far as the x gaps go. So I've got pi over 2. As I zoom in, zoom out, you'll see that I maintain my pi's, pi over 6, pi over 12, and if I go further, pi over 24. And so our graph will always appear using pi values for x at that point. And of course the y-axis we can change as well. It's just straightforward numbers, and so just changing to some values that kind of allow us to focus a little bit better might be a good idea as well. Other things we want to see up here, there is a help button, and with the help button we have some guided tours. If you click on sliders, it kind of takes you through setting up a new equation, y equals mx plus b, and it helps you to create sliders. Of course, that was what the name of the help was: help with sliders, help with tables, help with restrictions, and so on. These are pretty valuable and allow us to do some more complicated graphs, or certainly will allow us to do more complicated graphs later on. Other things, the user guide, just a pretty straightforward typical user guide, goes through some of the key features. Not a bad idea to take a look at it. Certainly if you need help with something, that would be one option. And the help center, I think I've got it open here already. The help center just is a series of different, again, tutorials, or some of them are basically just little articles explaining how to do a scatter plot, how to do whatever the individual thing you're looking to do is. You'll see most of them are dated November, so these are all fairly new. They've been redone to fit the new layout of Desmos. Okay, so I'm just going to stop there, just giving you an idea of what you can do, but of course setting up pi here was the big one.